like a parachute, you know it wouldn't fit. I've no time for aeroplanes whizzing across the sky. God would have fitted us with wings if he wanted us to fly. So settle down now, woman, and put more turf on the fire. We're simple country people. We've all that we desire. Well, with that she started barging about how good she was to me, and the way she slaved around the place, and of course, I had to agree. She left me feeling guilty. By God, she talked me round. So next morning, bright and early, me and her, we hit the town. Straight to the travel agent's man, she'd promptly go. I had given my commitment. I couldn't tell her no. And in less than 20 minutes, with a twinkle in her eye, she shouts, "We're for Majorca, the first week in July." She was all excited. She, "I cannot wait. And now we'll have to get some sun on to protect us from the heat." Well, I followed her around the town till my 2 feet were sore. The sun oil we bought in gallons to take it all to cover her. Now the weeks went by so quickly, the time was drawing near. 2 days before we were due to fly, I got the diarrhea. Mad set me for a bottle till he came a shop, and in the end it thickened, and then thank God it stopped. Sure, I was feeling rightly till me 2 feet hit the plane, and the toilet seat was where I sat till we got down to the plane. Now I could hear the pilot wishing all a pleasant flight, and me in me gloomy surroundings, trying hard not to, well, I wasn't feeling right. Boy, the heat was horrible that foreign side, and my backside was like a kettle that was coming to the boil. And the sweat dripped from my nose, and mad I could have cursed as we were took to our apartment in an air-conditioned bus. Thank God we were driving in the middle of the night, but that fellow was fully bent on driving on the right. He didn't know his highway code, and that's one thing for sure. If he drove like that around home, he'd be called one stupid. Now, our apartment, it was lovely, that I'd have to say. And mad, she took to singing as she put her clothes away. Then she came to me and whispered, "This could be our second honeymoon." Well, with that the cramps to start it up, I said, "Where's that bottle on that moon?" I toed and froed all night long from the toilet to the bed. And as I gazed on Madge's swimsuit, queer thoughts went through me head. It was spread out on the table like a blanket on the ditch. I said, "The one that made it, I hope knows how to stitch." I was still lying waking when the sun rose in the sky. Then suddenly from down below I could hear this joyful cry. Now I wasn't sure, but I thought I could hear the sound of water splash. Over to the balcony quickly I did dash. Well, all the sights I seen I'll not forget from that balcony. Took 50 years off me life. I felt like 23. A swimming pool, half full of girls, naked to the waist. The blood was coursing through me veins. I felt like a tormented beast. I took one look at the wife who was lying fast asleep. Me thoughts were far from Ireland or me cattle or me sheep. I shaved myself in record time and combed me bit of hair and put on that new swimming trunks I swore I'd never wear. Now I might be easy going, but in ways I'm not a fool. And inside the next 2 minutes I was sitting by that pool. As I gazed at all them bosoms, oh, what a pretty sight. All colours and creations, and me a snowy white. There was big ones, and there was wee ones. Some did sway while others flop. I was always told not to stare, but somehow I couldn't stop. God, I said, this is heaven, and I didn't have to die. Then I thought it might be a sin, so I only just one eye. But then I got chatting to this lassie with her hair up in a bun, and she said, "Would you like to join us and have a bit of fun?" God, I said I'd love to, but I can't swim a stroke. She, that's no problem. And she put me on this rubber rope. Well, she pulled me around the pool, and I kicked and splashed away. And I thought that if me farm was over here, I'd never lose a bale of hay. Then suddenly a shadow was blocking out the sun. It was Madge, and she was scowling at this lassie with the bun. I was all embarrassed. Be me wife's roars and bawls, and the next thing she was in the pool, coming at me like Jaw. Now the water had risen a fair few inches in the pool, and then she had me by the throat calling me a bloody fool. She took me tightly by the hand and back into the room, and the remainder of the holiday, it was doom and gloom. She sat in the corner reading a bloody book, while I sat on the balcony with orders not to look. Her eyes were piercing through me like a gun into my neck. I could hear the lassies down below. Boys, they were having crack. But soon we're back in Ireland, and I do the things I always do. But my mind often wanders back to that land of skies so blue. Especially indeed when I'm milking me old cow. I be thinking of them bosoms and wondering what they're doing now. I dare not mention holidays in case I might get throttled. Madge has got herself a golden brown from this stuff bought in a bottle.